Hey y'all, how's everybody doing on this blessed Friday, which is also Mother's Day weekend? Let me give a couple of people some time to get up in this room. Let me give y'all some time, time, time. I am in an awesome mood, you guys. Yes, I am. So you know when Tay have the energy, she comes to share the energy. So let's get up in here so we can talk about it because Tay got some things to talk about. Very much so. Let's start this live off by saying, did you pray today? Did you pray today? Yes, before I start this live and get into my shiznit, I want to know if you prayed today. Hello, everyone coming in. Hey, Lampo, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day weekend. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Maya. Hey, Cancer 66. Hey, everyone coming in. Hey, Antonia. Yes, because we about to get into it. Because Tay is tired of the shit. I am tired of the shit. The shit is shit and is nothing but some shit. And I am tired of all of the shit. So I came here today to talk my shit. And hopefully y'all willing to listen to it. Yes. But like I said before I start, did you pray today? Did you pray today? Did you give God his thanks? Okay. Because if you woke up this morning, anything and everything else is a extra. It's some people that would die to be where you are right now. Okay. And that's just having life in your body, baby. So let's be thankful. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, JB. Hey, Denise. Hey, Open. Shelly Shell. Hey, Shelly Shell. Hey, Miss Lynn. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Get up in here because I'm pretty sure y'all seen all the names in the title. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the names in the title because Tay got some shit to say, and hopefully it won't be taken no type of way other than the way that I am displaying or giving it. Period, point blank. Because what I'm seeing happening, is a lot of car crashes, like a lot of collisions, a lot of people running into people, and it's unnecessary if you ask me, right? So I'm gonna give my opinion because that's what I do. That's what I do as a content creator. I come and I give my opinion, and sometimes the content creators can become the content. And today, the content creators are the content. So let's get into it, right? Because victim or villain, whichever title you choose to claim, right? And put your name up under, at the end of each title, those V's can be turned into victories, baby. You ain't got to be a villain or a victim in order to claim victory. Okay. And claiming victory is basically standing on what you stand on and meaning it. And in these YouTube streets, I see a lot of people that have, how can I say, they're very strong mind. There's a lot of strong-minded women in this situation, right? A lot of strong women within this situation where sometimes the interpretation of what is being said can be misled. And I see that happening again and again. Just like the other day, just because people seen Amber's name in my title, they instantly in her thought that it was going to be from a negative extent, which it wasn't. It wasn't about that. And sometimes we have to not look at the messenger, but just be able to receive the message. People get so caught up in judging who the message is coming from that they focus on the messenger and not the message. Now, for me, I see a lot of my counterparts beefing. I won't speak on the beef because I don't like to meddle in other people's problems. Tay like to stay on the outskirts. Do you understand? Period, point blank. So whatever the situation is won't be the situation that I speak on. I will just speak on the things that I see and I choose to give my opinion. Upper Sweet Ma, TC, Sweet Fans, Super Fans, Breakroom Tiff. There's a couple that I can mention. Now, let me tell you, I know for sure that these women, okay, are very strong minded. Ain't nobody going to tell them what to say, how to say, and when to say it. But what I've seen happening a lot of times on this social media platform, things get taken a lot of the wrong ways. A lot of the wrong ways. Hey, Joanne. A lot of the wrong ways. Hey, pretty green eyes. And for me, sometimes it just takes a little bit more listening. Okay, because if everybody is talking, who's actually listening? Nobody's actually listening. And then in that case, everybody becomes the villain because the other person feels like the other person is instantly playing the victim. Hey, Talia. And that's not always the case. It don't gotta be a villain or a victim in the situation. And everyone is basically taking on a title that's not for them. It's not for them. Everybody is in this space, right? Hoping to come out of this race with a victory at the end of it. So the things that's happening in between is just nothing but minimal, baby. Now, I'm just going to be honest because I feel how I feel. We seen how the situation played out the other day. I accepted Amber's apology because after that, it should be nothing else to be said. That's the way things are supposed to be handled and brought to a head. Once whatever is put out in the open as women, adults, whatever we are, because there's men on this line that support us as well. But whatever the situation is, once it's dealt with, that's where it's supposed to be left. But a lot of people like to drag dead dogs. Hey, Emil. A lot of people like to drag dead dogs. Do you understand? Place blame, point fingers, call names. I never seen so much name calling from a group of grown ass women a day in my life, and it just makes people seem like they are not on a level to where they can have an intelligent conversation, or basically even, how can I say, defend themselves without becoming negative. I could have said a whole lot of things in that situation, but then I would have became a part of the situation. And that's not what I wanted to do. So I basically took the move that I chose to take. Okay, if this person says this and this is what it is, this is where we're going to leave it until I see something different. And it still would be up to me to pick it up. That's when you operate off of logic instead of emotion. Emotionally, I'm never going to let someone else control me. And when you hop on anything that somebody else has to say about you, I don't have to defend everything that somebody says about me. Why? I don't care. I don't care. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel, that's how you felt, that's what it is. The only time I will choose to change something that someone said, right? Right? Hey, Denise, the only way I would choose to change something that someone says is if it actually puts someone in a situation and I know that I had no dealings with that. So I'm going to definitely correct it because I would never want somebody to be hurt on the accounts of me if I can change it, baby. And I see some very strong minded, how can I say, strong voiced women throughout this saga in this situation that can be more of a benefit to each other than a breakdown. And the breakdown be breaking down because it seems like when you plant a seed, a flower is going to grow. And some people plant seeds with the intention of the flower growing. There's a good saying out here in the world if nobody's paying attention. Some people will hate you because they ain't you. You don't actually have to do anything to anybody in this day and time for them to feel a way towards you. People are gonna talk, and that doesn't make you excluded. They talked about Jesus. They talked about Jesus. They talked about Jesus. Hi, Tay. I'm not new on your page. Been here for you from the beginning. Love you. Listen, Ruby. Tay love you too. Tay love you too. And y'all know how Tay do. I got that energy and that love to share for all of you. I'm not a selfish minded person. And I just hate that people can't be the fulfillment of themselves because they think that it may make another person feel away. If I got love to share, I should be able to go over there and in over here, and nobody feels any type of way. But I noticed that you have to, even outside of the Robert and Brianna situation, it's like people have been made to pick a side. Not only content creators, but the supporters as well. It's like if you support this person, you can't support this person. If you as a content creator is cool with this group of people, then you can't be seen over here in these group of people chat because that means that you just became a op to the situation where you normally been at. And that's not the case. We should all be fruitful and multiply. We're not all entitled to like each other. Nobody and anybody in every or no way that I know likes everybody. Everybody is not meant to be liked. Shit, well, half of us didn't like our parents growing up because they was telling us what was right. Oh, I should get on my nerves. Oh, I can't wait till I get out this house. Oh, trying to stop my life. But once you got older, you realized what all of that right was for, was to lead you down the path of right. And people have a hard time taking advice. Just because I'm giving you advice don't mean I'm pointing the finger at you. I just see a way that things can be done differently. Maybe you don't see things from the same aspect as me. So if I bring my vision to you, hopefully you can see things the same way I do. And that's what I go for. I don't come on this line and mince and meddle. I come to share love and give a message. Okay? Because I feel everybody got a message to give and a story to tell. Instead of sweeping those things that you've been through under the rug, why not share them? My whole thing is what people don't realize, you don't have to tell your story in secrecy. Some people may not be ready to tell their story, but it's your story to tell. But when you tell it in bits and pieces to certain people, your story can be given or told in a way that you never wanted it to be displayed. Hey Terry. So my thing is when it come down, hey Tim, girl, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. So I'm happy that you came in the room because you are a perfect example of a strong-minded woman. And I love that for you. It does not matter what the group is doing. It matters how Tiff feels. So when Tiff feels a certain type of way, Those are the feelings that you're going to hear displayed. It doesn't mean with the intentions of disrespecting, disregarding, or disassociating with anyone. It's me coming and being who I am. There's 12 chairs at this table. I chose to have a seat. That's all I'm saying, baby. And if it's enough seats for everybody, why do people choose to sit on other people's lap? Stop sitting on other people's lap and sit in your own chair. That's it. That's it. If I choose to be okay, three V's. We're gonna go off the three V's today. Victim, right? Villain and victory. Which one would you rather claim? The victim, the villain, or the victory? For Tay, I would rather claim the victory. So if we could all be victorious together, why would we want to claim victim or villain? My story is going to speak for itself. We sing, hey, Upper, welcome, welcome, and welcome, girl. I was just talking about you too. I was just talking about you too. Yes, I was, and yes, I am. Because all of you strong minded, educated women that make a stand on this platform, I just wanted to let y'all know I'm proud of all of y'all. And I hate to see all of the traffic in the middle of the street. I wish at some point we all can find some type of calm demeanor to meet in the middle. Let's claim this victory. None of us are a victim or a villain. And if we had played either part, that means we got a story to tell. Let me tell y'all my story. And that's the part that I play. And that's the way I want things to be able to say. Now, I ain't telling nobody to be no pussy up in this situation because at some point, if you play pussy, you will get fucked. And as a woman, don't get me wrong, I like being fucked and getting pleasure, but I don't like just getting fucked on any occasion. Do you feel what I'm saying? So the strength comes from within. And people be making us seem so weak and so little with the bullshit that people be giving. Listen, half of the big words that Upper use, I gotta go and Google, like, wait, what the fuck did that mean? What is she saying? I want to know what she's saying. Each one teach one. Do you feel what it is that I'm saying? And the distraction and the deflecting is starting to piss me off because I see a lot of good women, a lot of good women, a lot of good shit that could be happening being thrown to the back burner because of petty shit that should never exist. I wish I had one of those big words right now to throw out there that Upper be using. I can't even fucking think of one. Okay. The fact is that we all bring something to the table differently. Don't mean that we should not be able to sit at the table equally. Period. That's why I said that with Tiff. I wanted to do a panel where there's a wellness place for us to all check in, a wellness group. Because check on your strong friend. Check on your strong friend. Everybody that seems to be making it ain't. And the ones that's not making it or think they not making it really is. Because you're not in competition with nobody but yourself to become a better self. That's it. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I went to church when I was younger. I was told to love God when I was a teen. Once I became a woman, I knew He existed, but I did not get a relationship with the Lord until I was 45. I'm 45 now. So, what is that telling you? Me and Him just met, but that was one of the best relationships I could ever get because He was able to show me and show me sometimes less is more. Sometimes, most times, less is more. When I was sleeping on these floors, shit, I'm still sleeping on some of these goddamn floors. Two of my beds is on fucking crates, but you won't hear me cry. You won't hear me break. I am happy because I woke up to fucking day. Anything I can do different is going to be done. I still was given a new start to be able to do that. So when you come on this social media and you talking to somebody and you think somebody got their shit all together, that's not always the case. You know how many people is starting over at the age and in the space that they in right now? I'm one of them. That's why my relationship with God had to become now rather than later. I've been to church, but I needed to find the word on my own. And the way you choose to talk to the Lord, can't nobody tell you. It's no way that it can be wrong. I talk to God like, yo, you see this shit? You see this shit? I know you see this shit because you knew it was going to happen even before I did. I'm appreciative of everything that you've given. Understand me, but help me have understanding. Because what you don't understand, you will never get through. It will continue to be a 360 cycle. And people are getting caught up in this 360 cycle of shit. I'm trying to find strength to pour into my fucking kids. And I see some very highly educated women on this shit. And due to the factors of the distractions, I can't even ask no real fucking questions. How did you get where you at? What did you do? How many years did you go to school? Hey, what was the first time that you had a break? Okay? Most drama and beef is from misunderstandings. Thank you, Connie. Thank you. And sometimes when we warring within ourselves, that anger comes out into the real world towards people that it was never even for. Okay, who would rather hurt somebody that they don't know versus somebody that they do? You still got to live with them people. So if a person could go on the phone and call a person a couple of bitches and hang up, that's it. They got their shit off for the day. But how do you feel able to, like, karma is everything. Karma is everything. And that bitch don't miss. She don't miss. She don't miss. And don't think she just comes for you. She don't just come for us. She comes for our kids. She comes for the things that we give the most fucks about. Because what else is going to let you know that that's your karma? Okay, open book. What else is going to let you know that that's your karma? I had to be stripped of everything so I could know to appreciate everything. So to be left with nothing, to learn to appreciate everything, I think that I can claim a victory because I learned to appreciate me. And appreciating yourself is the greatest wealth. People say they love themselves, but is that true? Is that true? Saying you love yourself, that's easy. You know how much bullshit falls out the mouth? But showing you love yourself is a whole different stance. And when you love yourself, it's just certain things you won't allow yourself to be a part of. Now that I'm sitting in this at 45, I have learned my triggers when it comes to people, places, things. People, places, and things. You have to know your triggers. So if somebody says something and you know that you're the type of person that has to respond, at least respond in a way where it can be a message given, baby. Me, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way about me. I wish that things could be different, but at the end of the day, respectfully, I still got respect for what it is that you got going over there, even though you may not agree with what I have going on over here. That's lines of respect. That's lines of respect. Shit, I'm not going to talk about what somebody else do because I probably wouldn't even be able to do it. I'm going to just be honest. But if I can learn from someone else, why not? Hey, Lisa. So all of the shots that's being thrown in the knives in the back and the titles being given, for me, that shit is all whack. Because everybody possess a different gift, and everybody on here is some shit. If you ask me, and I'm talking about in a positive way, not in a negative way, to even show up someplace every day with the bullshit that takes place, that shows the strength within itself. Within itself. I don't know what greater goal y'all trying to get to, but I know that what I'm trying to get to. And what I'm trying to get to is something that I may not have ever even believed I would be able to reach myself. And the steps have already started. I'm talking to people across the world that I've never even seen in person. And y'all know my voice. If 5 years ago somebody told me that people around the world would be listening to me, I would have had to laugh like, please, please. But the plan that you have for yourself and the plan that God has for you is two different plans. If you don't know how you ended up here in the first place, that's because you didn't put yourself here. God did. And he felt that something here was either something you needed to get or something you needed to give. And with all of the fucking distractions that's going on, it's no giving being given. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit being gotten. So I'm just going to say it. And I don't know who's going to feel a way about it. But anybody that do alive, it's possible to see Tay in her chat. Because I'm going to always support my sisters like that. If you on the fucking land or if you in the goddamn water, I'm going to show you the same love like no other. And that's just that. I don't want to be prosecuted because I choose to be the blessing. Okay? There's a such thing as looking for a blessing, and there's a such thing as being a blessing. And if Tay could be the blessing in the middle of all this goddamn messing, then let me fucking be. Let me be. And respectfully, hopefully you will respect my stance in all of this. And hopefully a lot of my sisters will decide to follow me. Like what? God is good. God is good all the time. If it wasn't for God, we would not all be on this line at the same time right now. It was meant to be. We was all meant to be where we was at. We came here through a saga. But do you know some of the relationships that have been got? We're not talking about the relationships that was broken. We're not talking about the relationships that was broken. We're talking about the shit and the great ass people that we've encountered throughout this situation. And some people don't or can't even realize some of the great spirits that they have met because of the bullshit. You know, there's people laying in hospital rooms listening to us. Do you know there's people that's listening to us just to make it through their day? Do you know it's people listening to us at work to get through their shift? You think they tuned in to hear some bullshit? I doubt it. So if you got a story to tell your story. And I'm pretty sure people will relate more to that than the bull crap. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. And I'm wishing and pushing nothing but blessings onto everybody that's in this chat for them to feel like that. Because every day is not going to be a good one. And sometimes we got to find the strength in us that we don't even know that we have and pull it from somewhere that we don't even got. But as long as we have a God, we got a way. I don't care if you pray to a rock. I don't care if you pray to a goldfish. Okay? Have you prayed today? Because you have to give God his thanks. Because he is the only thing that I could see that saved me on my journey. A lot of us would not or not supposed to be here today if the cards had played out the way that it was displayed. But something, okay, not something. That man upstairs knew something that we did not know. And he put us all on a platform for it to show. That's right, Tiff. That's right, Tiff. Listen, I pray all day, if that makes sense. I be walking it all day. Just thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. When something happened that don't even make me feel good, thank you, Lord. I thank you for the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Because at the end of the day, I know you got me on a mission. That's right. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, Brandy. At the end of the day, like I said, every day a person is not going to be happy. But if you was given another 24, let me hear you roar. Let me get an amen. Because anything and everything after that is an extra. You opened your eyes. You were the gift. The way you open a gift, them eyes is a gift. If you was able to open them, then everything else is an extra. And worrying about other people and their behaviors is not a savior. You do not have to be what how can I say? You do not have to be what's expected. You can be the total unexpected package in the situation. A lot of people they see me and they probably be thinking like, wow, this dark skinned girl with this colorful hair and she boisterous and yeah, she always got something to say. That's because Tay wears her personality on the outside. I have a lot that I've been through within my life that I've survived. So why am I still gonna be dark? Why am I still gonna walk around dark? Why am I gonna put myself in darkness? I want the world to see me, okay? Because my scars is not scars, those is stripes. I made it. I made it enough for all y'all to be listening to me today. Now, maybe some people may not care, okay, but even when I work, I only reach the people there with at my job. You know, that the people that you have to deal with on the everyday basis, right? But when you come here, you get to speak to people everywhere, near and far, near and far. So you're not only touching people right here, you're touching people everywhere. And if I could touch people in a positive way, then hey, I would like to do that. It's some of us that had our innocence stolen. I was one of them. I've been molested. I've been homeless. I've been on food stamps. I've had a child at a young age. Like, what role, what path, what conversation are we having here? Okay. I didn't find out my mama was sick until I was losing her. So we all got traumatic things that we've come from. But we all got traumatic things that we can concur. Because if you lost your mom and I lost my mom, maybe you can give me some encouragement on how you dealt with it because you never actually get over it. I was on Open Books live this morning and we was discussing the factors of how it's Mother's Day weekend. And even though it's Mother's Day weekend, and a lot of us is mothers, we actually had to get over the hurt of losing our mothers to be able to even enjoy Mother's Day for ourselves. I don't know for how many others, but I know for me, when I lost my mother, life started over completely because everything I thought I knew, I had no idea. And a lot of shit that she told me when she was here that I just shooed off, it came to pass. People, places, and things. The people she said was full of shit. Yep, they was full of shit. The shit she told me not to touch because it was hot. Yep, that shit was hot. Hey, April. So for me, when I see people like Upper, and I see people like Tip, and I see people like the Superfans, and people even down to people like Amber, everybody's voice needs to be heard. It just ain't gotta be heard in the same way. Nobody's going to come across the same. Maybe we can all reach people in different ways. And that right there will be beautiful to me, baby. That within itself. Because our voice is the wealth. Okay? Did you not hear me say Upper had me looking for big words? Because you have to be willing to expand. You have to be willing to grow. And if you put in a position to be able to grow, don't be your own enemy. Don't be what cuts yourself down. Everything is not for everybody. And everything, listen, for me, I'm going to give a perfect example. The situation happened the other day. I did a live, right? I put Amber's name in the title, right? Now, I don't know where things had went left, but apparently somebody thought that within this live, I guess I was going to be getting at this person. But that's not what the live, basically was based on. It was based on a whole total different message. But sometimes when people put people's names in the wrong message, it caused nothing but messes. Okay? Because there's nothing if you put a person's name in some pool of some good shit. But when you put somebody's name in a pool of some bullshit, nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. But my point of the live would have, or would I hope had came across that Amber has a name, but there's multiple people that act just like her. They just have not accepted their title. She takes on the title of Messy because that's the title she has been given. I guess that's the title that she does not mind accepting. But if I'm going to be who I am, respect me for who I am. I'd rather that than a wolf in sheep's fucking clothing. Oh, I'm dealing with somebody that I think is non-messy, but it turns out that they actually messy as shit. They just faking to be something the fuck that they not. Tip. Tip don't give a fuck. Okay? I'ma get on this camera. I'ma talk my shit. I'ma smoke my weeds. I'ma talk to ghosts. I'ma love on my husband. I'ma appreciate my land. And if somebody say something, I'm fucking coming. And that's it. Respectfully. We all play different parts, but the part that you can play, why not make it generate? Why not make it create waves? We can all do all type of fundraisers and things like what they used to call them shits back in the days where the people put the money in the pot and each and the pot come around to each person at one point in the month, like the susu. Susu. Yeah, that's what it's called. A goddamn susu. Okay? Because everybody and anybody loves to be showed appreciation. It's not even about the monetary in the situation. It's showing another one of our sisters how much we appreciate her. Hey, this pot was for you today. Go get your nails and your hair done on the group, baby. Because if people could call people bald headed, why the fuck they can't buy them some ointment for their edges? Here, girl, listen, this is for you. Go on out there and get you some edge glue. I ain't trying to push my sister down. We all trying to help each other out. So if my lips is white, listen, offer me some Vasa fucking lean. Don't sit there and talk about me, girl. You see how white latte lips was today? Did you see how white lips? Listen, I was ready to pause her live and put the Vaseline on her lips, my goddamn self. Cause girl, one more word, them lips was gonna crack, baby. How about somebody asking me if I had something to drink in my house, possibly? Because maybe old girl was thirsty. And you don't know by you talking about my white lips, that could be the shit that sink the ship. You don't know another person's insecurities within themselves. Okay? And I'm just gonna be honest. People call people fat. People call people, but some people, do you know? Okay, some people take medicine that make you gain weight that you cannot lose. I've known some people that's been small and wind up getting an element and having to take medicine. And the medicine will be what blows them up. Shit, my cousin, that bitch was 98 pounds all our life. All she took was birth control. And it blew her up like a balloon. You don't know what somebody's story is. So do not judge a book by its cover. I could be small. My certain things could be out of place. How you know if a person ain't got a thyroid? How you know if a person don't have something that's making that something the way that it is? So when you go pointing fingers at it, you're the one that now becomes damaging. As a woman, a grown ass woman, I'm not getting up here on this line and going back and forth to demean nobody. Even the way that situation turned out the other day. Let me get back into that. What's meant for me will always be for me. I stand on that the way I stand on Jesus, bro. Because when I tell you I never seen none of it unfold, it wasn't meant for me to see. Because God made me busy, so I didn't have nothing to defend. I didn't need to defend myself. And what am I defending myself against? But the point was, I missed all of it. And the only thing I did get to see that was for me was the apology. And did I accept it? You fucking right. Because I'm a grown ass woman day and night. Day and night. Period. Thank you. What's for me will always be for me. I never seen the post. I never seen none of it unfold. And that's because my message wasn't given in malice. So God wasn't going to let me see the negativity that sparked from something I never was meaning to bring. But judging a book by its cover, that's what normally happens because you'll judge the messenger without listening to the message. The message is what's important. I don't just replay people's lives and skip through it. No, I want to hear what this person had to say from start to finish. But some of them should be long. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them should be long. So 2 hours, 3 hours. Goddamn, I be having to watch some people live in portion Okay, I'm gonna watch this half an hour now, and then I'm gonna watch this half an hour later. But the point that I'm making, I watch it in its entirety. I can't watch the beginning of a live and just take what I get from the beginning of the live without seeing it through to the end before I choose to give my opinion. If I got halfway through and I only went from what it is that I thought I knew, and I went up there and I assumed, I'm not happy with making an ass out of me. Mm-mm. 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 I don't like making an ass out myself. And when you assume, you make an ass out yourself. And that's why books come with a beginning and an end. If it was only meant for you to read the beginning, the book would say beginning and beginning. The beginning and the beginning. It would never say the end. It has an end so that way you can make it to the end to get some real understanding. Don't make an ass out yourself. And sometimes people jump the gun and you go running in the middle of the street and your ass wind up getting hit by a car when it could have been avoided the whole time if you stayed your ass on the sidewalk and continue reading your goddamn book instead of reading the one line, running in the street and getting fucking hit. My loudest. You can watch one of mine over a week like a series. Damn sure, Tiff. But listen, most times I be in the building. So I'm right there with you, girl, in the comments. Sure enough. So while you live, I guess Tay be right there with you. We lit. We lit. But yeah, them do be some long lives. I be like, well, shit, okay. Tay on the replay. Shit, we all got shit that we dealt with. Shit, I peed in the bed as a kid until I was like 12. I couldn't understand it. I was scared to go and spend the night at my friend's house because I didn't want to accidentally piss in their bed. But it was from traumatic experiences. Once I got older and knew what it was. But we all of us ain't always been who we is. Let me know how you became who you is. Okay? Because there was a point in time my stepmama was going to put me in some pull-ups because she said, you ain't gonna be pissing up all my sheets. And I'm just thinking, like, wait, why I can't control my bladder? I keep dreaming I'm on the toilet, but the toilet ain't really here. And then I'm waking up, I'm cold, I'm wet, and now I'm getting yelled at. You understand? How did we get where we at? How did we become? Sorry, Tay, for laughing, but I understand what you're saying about the train. Yes, I was dealing with a lot of shit as a kid that I didn't understand, and it contributed to me bedwetting. But at that time, I just couldn't understand because I'm a kid. Like, well, damn, is my bladder broken? Does this only happen to me? Like I'm 12 years old and I can't. It was nights I tried to stay up just so I ain't pee. I'm serious. I do that. Listen, I'm 45 now. And when I feel I gotta pee, if I don't go start running from right then and there, by the time I get to the bathroom, I'm sure to be pissy. I'm sure to be pissy. I run, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Yes, yes. We better than young and the restless. Yes, we are better than the young. We shit. All my children ain't got nothing on us. And some people damn sure need to check into the general hospital. Yes. Thanks, Tay, for mentioning the thyroid. Yes. Ladies, please get your thyroid check. I had to advocate for myself. I knew my 60-year-old body was not right. You will be surprised about how it may affect you. Yes, definitely, definitely so. Yes, Victor. He ain't got shit on you, Tiff. But yes, ladies, definitely go and get your thyroid checked. That is something that is definitely hitting a lot of women, and they don't know what they're dealing with. A thyroid can make you gain weight or lose weight. There's different types of thyroids. I know one is called Graves' neck disease. If anybody knows the name of the other one, please drop it in the comments for me, because I don't want to put the wrong title on things medically. But thyroids cause a lot of different problems in your body, and it also causes depression. Very, very heavy depression. So if your body's been feeling different and you don't know what it is, if you've been losing weight or gaining weight and don't know why, go get that checked out, because that could definitely be one of the primary reasons. It definitely can be. Say I was pissy doing like, thank you. You my pissy cousin. Pissy one and pissy two. Here come Taya Angela, boo boo. Now, but for real, you go through things that you don't understand, and when you put in certain groups and you don't know why, maybe it could be to get the understanding you've been looking for. Look how me and Tiff met on social media. Have I ever met this woman in person? No, I have not. Do I feel like we blood related? Hell the fuck yeah. What would be the odds that I am the same age, same color, and have the same personality of someone that she loved unconditionally? You see how God put you in the right place at the right time? It's like, you know what? Wait, baby, I know you hurt because you lost this, but I'm about to give you this. And with this, look at watch. Just watch. When I was in that hotel room with my kids for 8.5 months, I could not imagine my outcome. Okay? If somebody told me then that I would be walking around in what I am in now, and I still don't have it all together. Okay? I've been busting my ass doing these videos and these lives so I can make sure I get me and my kids what we need. Because I know everything is going to come eventually. But if I would have second guessed myself then, would I be here today? No, baby. No, no. So I'm happy that I went through that turmoil so that way I would be able to triumph and enjoy my victory. And my victory is all within me. I'm not moving at nobody's pace, or I'm not in nobody else's race. The only race Tay is in is to make a better Tay every day. That's it. That's it. That's it. Even my bad situations, if some of them, if I had to go through them again, I would, because it fully made me the person that I am. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not. I'm actually pretty grateful, to tell you the truth, because can't nobody tell your story like you do. And if you don't go through shit, what story you gonna have to tell, baby? What story are you going to tell? Ain't nobody no blank sheet of paper. Nobody life has been a blank sheet of paper. So some shit is going to happen for you to write down on them sheets to be able to tell somebody, baby, and somebody's going to relate. Like, I've been there before in my life. It's some points in times in people's lives that they possibly didn't even think they was going to make it to the next day, rather more the next week. But look at God, baby. Then I've been here 2 years and I feel like y'all, my family, content creators in chat. I love y'all. Denise, we love you right back. Tay love you right back. And I definitely done gained some family members throughout this situation. Okay? Like I keep repeating and I'll say again, TC holds a special part in me. That woman traveled to come and see me. She bought a plane ticket to come to New York, rented a car, rented a hotel. And let me tell you the funny part about it. I was sick as a dog. I ended up catching the flu while she was here. So I got to spend the day with her. We went to the casino. We went out and had a good time. But by the next day, Tay felt broken, baby. I couldn't move. I couldn't do a thing. Now, most people would have been on some, this bitch done made me fly the fuck out here. Now she want to be talking about she fucking sick after I done spent all this money and bought all of these tickets. Now what? No. That woman said, listen, Tay, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, that's what you do. And when you have time, I will catch back up with you. Do you see that? Do you see that? The way I love y'all, the way I love my supporters, the way I love my chat. Listen, y'all definitely loyal Tays, and we definitely family, and y'all definitely stuck with me the long way. So when you see the black girl with the colorful hair online, just the yelling and talking, please stop in and wave, my friend. Hit the like button because I don't come here to menace at all. And that's why when I seen the video yesterday, because mind you, I wasn't even online. I wound up coming in after I ran a couple of my errands or whatever the case may be. And when I came on YouTube, I wound up seeing a video that said apology to Latte. So I tapped in and Amber was live and she was live with Miss White. Now, let me tell you how God works. And sometimes if you operate off of emotions versus logic, you can block your blessings, okay? And let me tell you what I mean by that. I did a live the other day. I never told my situation for it to be a handout situation. It was supposed to be an example of not judging a book by its cover. Because if I never told people I did videos in the closet for 8.5 months while I was looking for a place for me and my kids to live, nobody would believe it. So sometimes you have to be the example so a person can understand the blessing. If you understand. Anyway, long story short, being that I seen my name in the title and it was the apology and whatever, I definitely clicked in because respectfully, if a person is going to be a woman, then I'm going to accept that woman being a woman. I'm not going to be childish. I'm going to accept things for what it is and I'm going to move forward. Now, the purpose within my story, because I said, like I said, Miss White was on that platform with her at the time. And I'm used to seeing Miss White in the comments. Yes, Miss White is very, with a lot of us content creators. But my thing is, she hit me after that live, after me accepting the apology and giving the respect, right? And she let me know, listen, me and a couple of nurses was listening to your live the other day, and it really touched me. And if there's any way or anything that we would be able to do to make your situation or your load a lot or a little bit lighter, we would like to help you. Now, mind you, you never know where your blessing is going to come from or who is going to come through. Just that message popping up in my Instagram inbox, the only thing I could say is, God, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Because if I would have went into that live and being an asshole because I felt I had something to defend, I could have been the person to block my own blessing. My own blessing. Like at the end of the day, Miss White don't know me from a can of paint. Okay? Honestly. And like I said, I never told my story for a handout. It was for the message to let a person or people know that might come here to listen to us every day. You are not alone. You are, trust me, you are not alone. You are not alone. And I will say it again, you are not alone. A lot of us feel alone. A lot of us think that we are alone, but trust me, you are not. Somebody somewhere, even me, okay, can definitely understand and relate. Every day ain't great. Everybody's not doing good. And if everybody's faking doing good, then I figure I'd be the real one to come through and let people know it ain't all good. It's not. And it's not always going to be, but we fight for it to get that way. So when I see people that possibly could be going through things in they every day, and then it comes here and the way things get displayed, the deflecting, it kills me. It kills me. We can't even enjoy the good things because of the negativity. I'm not the only person that moved in a new place throughout this little, whatever you want to call it. I just moved in a new place. Upper just moved in a new place. Stephanie just moved in a new place. And God bless anybody that got keys on the way. So when you starting over, because moving into a new place is starting over. Some people may have moved into their place with more things than me, but I know I came into my new place with nothing. But I'm going to correct you because nothing would be consistent of furniture and minor things that you can buy that cost money, materialistic things, okay? But I came into this house with everything, my sanity, my mental, and understanding that God was working for me. Because if it was not Him, I would not be where I'm able to be. Everyone has a story that relates to someone else. Be a blessing and move on. You will receive a blessing. Promise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And that's my purpose. And that's what I choose to be. I don't have to ask for a blessing. I'll be the blessing and let you know, listen, my sister, let me put my arm around your shoulder. We about to get through this shit. Whatever it is, we're going to handle it. Okay? If you're not feeling good, let me bring that good feeling to you. People, places, and things. Energy is everything. If you place yourself around negative energy, you're going to walk around feeling negative. If you place yourself around positive energy, you walk around happy and don't even know what the fuck you happy for, possibly. Like, oh shit, what? Hey, how you doing? Hey, that's me. That's me. But I'm not that person every day. And I would love a comfortable place to be able to come and say that. If I see Tip live, if I see Upper live, if I see Amber live, if I see Sweet Mar live, if I see these people that possibly could be standing in the same shoes as me, maybe I could get some understanding. I'm looking in the mirror at another Black woman like me fighting the same way I am. Don't break me, make me, damn it. That's my thing. Don't break me, make me. The world is already fighting me. Enough. I don't want to come in places to try to find comfort and get the total opposite. I want to be comfortable to come on one of my sister's platform and let them know, listen, I'm not doing good today. Okay? I'm not doing good today. Out of a 1 to 10, your girl is at about a 4.5. So I came to place myself around people, places, and things that I felt would fulfill me. But if I go on one of them platforms and somebody says something about the other person in that day, Lord have mercy, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of bitches, a pack of bitches, some bald head bitches, some educated bitches, some good for nothing ass bitches, some French fries and Frank ass bitches, some hamburger bitches. Please, please, bitches, get it together. That's it. And that's all. because I don't want us ever to get to a place where we fall. Nothing that you've been through in your life makes you a failure. It makes you a testimony. Please. We all been through some things that done brought us to our knees. Only thing we need is understanding. You understand me and I understand you, and we can go from there. Period, Pooh. Facts say we are what we eat in every yes, 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 and yes. Antonia, you are absolutely right. You absolutely right. You know when people sit there and be like, "Oh, I've been black all my motherfucking life. Why the hell you telling me how black I am? You don't think I looked in the mirror and seen that I was black? Yes, I love my black. Okay, I do. So for future reference to anybody that ever choose to, please don't think calling Tay black is an insult because Tay black is beautiful. And I love the black that I am. Okay. My melanin is melanin. Okay. Period, point blank. And that's just on that. So sometimes you don't have to react in a way where you pointing a finger or putting somebody down. You could read somebody ass by lifting them up, and they'll feel just as goddamn bad. Because damn, the same person I tried to shit on is the same person that filled my cup. Go figure. Go figure. The same way God gonna make sure you get what you need. That's why I say people gotta have understanding. If God see fit for you to have some money, if money gotta be tied to a rat, like how Open said on her live this morning, and it's meant for you to receive that, you going to receive it. When things start happening that you don't understand, please start talking to that man. Please start talking to that man. Tell it like it is. If we can stand together to gossip, to fight for a male, why we can't stand together to uplift, encourage, give a helping hand to the next, sis. Every action doesn't need a reaction. Let the church stand and say, Sha na na. That's the one right there. Every action does not call for a reaction. And some people feel like, I'm gonna just be honest, okay? If you defending yourself in your real life, right? You don't want to have to defend yourself here too. And a lot of times people going through things in their real life. So when people here say things about them in any type of way, it goes the extra mile because who the fuck are you? You don't fucking know me. Do you feel what I'm saying? And that's the type of mind state that people take on most of the time versus, like I said, not looking at the messenger and just receiving the message. And a lot of times people, or most people, also have to realize it's not what you say, it's totally how you say it. I can say something one way and it can be taken in one way, whereas I can say the same thing in another way and it can be taken totally different. Totally different. You know, like how you in conversation and somebody go, bitch, what? You know, a person is like, bitch, what? Now, if a person was to say them same words like, bitch, what? You instantly gonna be like, okay, with all the aggression, okay, it's not going to be taken in the same way. A bitch, what? And a bitch, what? It's two different tones. It's two different vibrations that you get from it. So now if two people in conversation and they saying something that's not of malice, but the tone and the vibration is giving aggression, then the way it's going to be accepted is aggressively. Right? Just because somebody calls you doesn't mean you have to answer. Read, say that thing, because that is the truth. I'm gonna tell you. We went through this saga for months, and I'm pretty sure people had things to say about Tay. But what's for me is going to be for me. I did not go looking for nothing, because things for you, you don't got to go looking for. And I'm damn sure not going to go looking for something I know that's not going to make me feel good at all. So if it was said, it was said, but unfortunately, it didn't never levitate because I missed it. So it didn't never do what it was supposed to do. And if other people got to see it, then I guess it was for them. It still wasn't for me. And I'm happy nobody even chose to tell me, because I'm the type of person, okay? And I think that we should care about our sisters a lot more than what we do, because I'm not going to tell you something that I know is going to bother you or have you react in a certain type of way. If I could avoid that, I'm going to do by all means necessary. All means necessary. I don't give a damn. I don't, hey, Beja. I don't give a damn what another person has to say about me. That's some shit they gonna have to deal with within themselves. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. And I can't take your feelings away. I'm not even going to be the person to try to change it. Hopefully, my actions at some point will speak for me, and you will ultimately get to see what you thought really never was what it is. Never really was what it was at all. At all. Every action does not call for a reaction, because in the fact you can all ultimately wrongly react. You can wrongly react, and then you can do yourself a disservice. And I'm gonna just tell you, me growing up the way that I did, when you long for love, look for love, want love, need for love, that's what you think at those times, you are not a person that's good with discernment. Okay. And having discernment is a great thing. A lot of people should use it in their everyday life, baby, because having discernment will save you from a lot of shit. Less is more. Remember, anytime some shit take apart, remember, hear Tay in your head. Hear me in your head saying, listen, less is more. Less is more. Less is more. My father taught me that. I learned, if it's not good, shut the fuck up, keep it to myself. I'm so glad she expressing the truth behind this stuff. We must be an example, one, yes, we want to see in this world. Definitely. And I damn sure can't tell my kids who they supposed to be if they could come by at any point in time and hear me on a line of social media with people I don't even know going the fuck off. How are we supposed to teach our kids how to handle their emotions if we don't even know how to handle ours? How? How? Make sure y'all hit that like button for those that's coming in. But yes, how are we going to show our kids how to be emotionally stable when we're emotionally unstable? And being emotionally unstable is a very dangerous thing, because you're faking that you are okay and you really not. So that's why anything that comes about is able to be the straw that may break the camel's back. That might just be the one. Thank you, Tay. I truly needed this message today. You do not know me from a can of paint. I am sick, so it's been a while. Happier biopsy waiting on results. Cancer cannot have me. Thank you so much. It sure can. Let's put all those praying hands up in the chat for Madeline to let her know we battling with her. You are not alone. You are not alone. So don't feel like you sitting within your sickness and you are by yourself. Don't claim it. God got you on a mission and you are going to become victorious out of this situation. Put your V on your chest. Put your V on your chest, Madeline. We gonna all pray through this, and we gonna make sure that you know that you got people right there on your side fighting with you. Okay? So anybody that's in this chat, please drop those praying hands, because we not gonna let cancer have that one, not that one. How we say fuck cancer? Period. Period. God is good all the time. I witnessed this spirit make certain content creators stop being on everyone panel. We have to dig within ourselves. That shit comes out of us, wherever it may be. We may place it on the wrong ones. And that's definite and definitely. And that's just what I see be happening. Displaced anger. Displaced anger. Displaced anger. I will say it again, because the way I've heard some people scream on their panels, it definitely couldn't be from the one words that was said or what they thought was possibly said, because it was never that serious for me to see the emotional breakdown that we are getting. Do you feel me? A lot of the women that's on these panels, they are blessings, and they just don't know the blessings that they are as of yet, because in the fact is of figuring out that you are a blessing, there's also a lesson that comes with that. And a person that is meant to be a boss cannot be mentally unstable. You have to be able to contain your emotions so you can be able to do what it is that you need to do to see your company get where it needs to get. These platforms are companies. They're public. People come in and out of your place of business every day, and you never know who's going to decide to stop and shop. You never know. You never know. You never know. So when you definitely coming into a place where you know where you attempting to be, stop letting the distractions distract you, baby. Please stop letting the distractions distract you, because the thing that you trying to get to, you could be the person that's pushing you away from your goal. Like, meaning God won't bless you when other things is in the way. Okay? And you can definitely be the person that's in the way of yourself. Don't ever be that. Don't ever be that. But I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. If we all sat to a table the way we would be working, because I know Tay got a word. And I know if I can hear these ladies speak the way that I've heard them spoke, then things definitely would not be a joke. We would definitely have YouTube in a chokehold. In a chokehold. Linda Davis, I've been out of the loop for a while, but I've heard a lot of yelling and cursing on panels. Have their cash app up, but say F this person and that F that person. Maybe just don't know what's happening. Listen, let me tell you something. I've heard that a lot too. And you don't ever smack God in the face when he blesses you. For people to have a panel and have people that you don't even know support you, to say that you don't give a fuck about it, how disrespectful. How disrespectful. How disrespectful. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Let me put the camera on for this one. You see my blessing? Listen, this may not be much to any and everybody else. You see where I'm at? Okay, do you see that chair? That's where the magic happens. Okay, I don't have no big desk, no big studio. Okay, I got Tay on the wall. You see, do y'all see Tay on the wall? Because invest in yourself so you could be the best in yourself. I make sure I know what I'm here for. Okay. Anywhere you look, you're going to see tech everywhere. Okay. Everywhere. You see that? Everywhere. So Tay knows Tay has a purpose. But I'm gonna take y'all on a little tour. Look what God blessed me with. Do you see any furniture? Hello? You hear the echo? Okay. But do you see that? That is a roof. Me and my kids got a roof. I am not out there in them streets. Okay. God blessed me with a place for me and my babies. Look, here's my bathroom. Look, look. Look, I was so used to doing videos in the bathroom and in the closet when I was in a hotel. The first week I got in my apartment, I was still doing videos sitting on. Do this look familiar? Do this look familiar? Okay? Be comfortable with who you are. Don't let nobody tell your story. Look, this is my kid's room. This is my boy's room. When I say help get Tay off the floor, look, okay? This shit is not a fucking joke. This is a story. Let this be a history lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. Look, this is my kitchen. You see it? Do you see it? Okay. This is my daughter's room. Do you see it? Okay. Look, a bed. Look, look. God is good all the time. I will not complain. Not once. Look, look. Do you see that? I come out here and I talk to that sky because it's only the man above that keep me as blessed as I am. I could walk through this, okay? Do you see anything behind me? My clothes is still in the bags because I don't even have dresses, okay? So yes, I'm still getting dressed out of a bag every day. You see my baby balloons? Okay, I did that. I did that. And the smile on my baby face. I don't know if y'all seen that video, but I give a fuck about each and every Cash App supporter, like, share, subscribe that I get because all of that makes it possible for me to keep going. At the end of the day, don't be ashamed. Tell your story. Okay? I'm sitting in the same chair that I told y'all where the magic happens. I sit right here. Okay? Okay. And I'm like, hey, y'all, you think I'm worried about what I ain't got? I know what I got to give. And if my message is what I got to give, I'm going to give it. All of that extra shit will come later. Less is more. I could be sitting in a fully furnished apartment, miserable and shit. Miserable as shit. You don't have to talk to no sky logic lives within all of us every day. No, I go out there and I talk to the sky because I know that's where God is. Okay? He's peace. And when I'm talking and I'm looking for a place of peace, I know that the sky possesses that because sometimes we get so lost in what's around us. That's all we can seem to feel. You understand? And it's not always a good feeling. But if I woke up thinking every day what I don't have, I forget what it is that I ultimately have to give. My voice is free. Okay. Now I get benefits from speaking, but I'm not only looking for the benefit far as monetary. I'm hoping that my voice can help somebody in some type of way. Some type of way. So putting somebody down, that's not going to big me up. That's going to push me more down because now I'm sitting at the same level of everybody else. If I see myself up here, that means I have to grow. Okay. And that don't mean things in between ain't gonna happen that I don't like. But I still have to keep that mind state. I want to grow. So if I focus on this gonna break me back down here. And if I'm not trying to be down here, then I'm gonna have to continue to focus on getting up here. And if this is my main focus, I won't be broken. Period. God is good all the time. All the time. Praise God. Okay. Okay. He's there with you when you feel nobody else is. Somebody is always listening, my friend. Invest in yourself to be the best in yourself. We are having some tea with tech. Yes, we are, baby. Everybody got a story. Let me hear your story. It's so many women on this line that done dealt with domestic violence, and some are still in and some got out. We have some real survivors that we be having within our chat. I would like to tap into that. If we got here due to the factors of domestic violence, you could be sitting with somebody that's dealing with domestic violence and you'll never know because you won't know the signs. And even if you know the signs, you wouldn't even know how to begin to deal with the person that's dealing with it. We've all been young before, but age does not make you older. Some people are just older, but still young minded. And with that young mind, sometimes people can't process what it is that they need to process to be able to get them to the next step. You don't ever step and talk about nobody else's shoes because you couldn't wear it. Women are saying, oh, she was in that situation for years. Why she ain't just leave? Bitch, what? What? So you mean to tell me that out of all the things a person could say and all the questions that could be asked, that would be one of them? Yes, I ask God to help me to be a better person than yesterday. Prayer is my way of life. Amen, Linda. Amen. If it wasn't for prayer, I don't know. Tay wouldn't be here. And I stand on that because it was days where I was so empty inside. I don't even know how I survived because none of the things that you need to keep you alive would be what was fulfilling me. Not food, not water. I was like empty. If empty was a person, if empty was a person, it would be me. I was so depressed. I was not eating, sleeping. I think I was more of within a manic state and didn't even realize it at the time, nor did the people around me realize it either. Because sometimes we get so good at covering up the cover up that it becomes a norm. And once it becomes a normal, that's when the turmoil starts to set in. Because nothing negative should be something that should be content within. Okay. And for me, for me, I lost weight. And if I'm skinny now, slim, okay? Because right, if I'm slim now, then imagine my size then if I was depressed saying that I lost weight. My back pockets was really touching. If ass was a thing, it wasn't on me. Okay, it wasn't on me. If you possibly said you probably could blow tape away. But that was the depression, baby, because I would try to eat and I couldn't. It would be to the point me putting food in my mouth to try to force myself to eat. The way I would be gagging, baby, depression shows up in different signs and forms of symptoms for sure. Yes, which is crazy because what you say definitely makes sense because when I get depressed, I can't eat. I have a family member that when she gets depressed, she overeats. So the way I lose weight is the way that that person gains weight because the way I reject food is the same way she finds comfort in the food. You understand? Hey, good afternoon, wild card. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So stop. faking who you are to appease to other people who you want to seem to be. If shit is fucked up, accept that shit is fucked up. And at some point in time, you hope that what's fucked becomes unfucked so things can move along differently. Hey, Darlene, I love you too, girl. Definitely hearts, hearts, and more hearts. Hearts to everybody in the chat. Hearts to everybody in the chat. That's right. It's best to be happy. Listen, I'm in this space. I just showed y'all my place. If I was sitting worried about what I did not have, do you think I would be able to sit here and give y'all the message that I'm giving? I would be sitting here worrying about shit that I can't even think about to get because my mind is not able to focus. When your mind is all over the place, that's just what you will be, all over the place. And I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to rush through life because when you rush through life, you get to death. I want some time spent in between life and death for me. So I'm not rushing nothing. Each day will be a different day. Okay? God made what he has in 7 days. But on that seventh day, even the Lord himself rested. Okay? He said, listen, I gave y'all this, I gave y'all that, this, that. On the sixth day, he made human. On the seventh day, he rested. He said, shit, I'm tired. I'm tired. And that's where all of us get to a place of being tired. Because just because you go to sleep at night does not mean you're well rested. It does not mean you're getting the proper rest. Because we can all go to sleep, but you ever been asleep and your mind is still going? Your mind is not resting. Your mind is just going. You already thinking about what you're gonna do when you get up before you even get up, and you ain't even finished sleeping. So that's a perfect example about what I'm talking about. We could be in Monday and somebody already talking about what they got to take care of on Friday. At least do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday first before you push yourself to the end of the week. When you rush through life, you only get to death. Please understand me, my people. Okay? We not trying to rush to anything. And we not trying to overwork ourselves in any ways. That's not happiness. We know what it is that we need, but a lot of people get caught up in their wants and thinking what it is that they want. And a lot of the things that we think we want, we really don't need. We really don't need. We really don't need. Stress and anxiety, death cause sleep. Yes, paralysis. It's horrible. Yes. When you laying in your bed at 3 o'clock in the morning like this, if I could only go to sleep. Damn, I want to go to sleep. Shit, I'm tired. I want to go. But no matter what you do, you cannot go to sleep. That's because your mind is not at rest, baby. Okay? Want is of greed. Thank you, wild card. Absolutely. What we think we want don't be nothing that we need. Nothing that we need. And a lot of the times we fill our heads up with shit that's definitely not in need, but only things that's going to cause us stress and anxiety. And I've never heard that word used so much. When I was growing up, y'all might think I'm lying. I didn't start hearing the word narcissist until I was 43. Listen, okay? I ain't start hearing words like narcissist. I ain't start hearing things about depression, anxiety. I don't know if they kept those words or those words was not used when we was growing up, but those words are used more common now than ever. And so many people that's not doctors giving diagnosis to people in themselves. It's crazy because a person to look at somebody real quick these days and be like, oh, he's a narcissist. And I don't know if y'all remember that little saying when you was growing up, it takes one to know one. Ooh, all of us got a little bit of narcissism in us. Yes, I am saying to you, sis. Oh, there we go. And then there we go. Right. All of us got a little narcissism in us, whether you want to believe it or not. Some people just take their shit to the outer limits, and that's where it becomes cause and effect on the people that they deal with. But for somebody that does not have a degree, didn't do no schooling to self-diagnose somebody, that's kind of disrespectful in a lot of damn ways because a lot of people do not even read on what these diagnoses actually are and what they mean. Some people, a lot of people, even me, because I went and got therapy. Some people go, shit, how a person that don't know me gonna help me? That's exactly how they gonna help you. That's exactly how the fuck they gonna help you. They don't know you. What you tell them is what they have to go off of. It's not like talking to somebody that you know. Hey, baby, look at my daughter down there in that comment. She best to be dressing my grandson because it's Friday and my grandbaby is supposed to be here today. So that's what she bet to be doing. So her live, bet she bet to be watching her mama mobile. Let me put her up on the screen. That's right. Listen, everybody tell Deja Baby TV to bring me my grandbaby. And you know what's funny, y'all? Even when I did not have a bed in my house, do you know my grandson had a pack in place? Grandma sleeping on the floor, but the baby surely got a bed. That's right. So y'all let Deja know she better be on the way with my grandbaby. And I'm not playing with her. But back to what it is that I was saying, because my thought, you see, she just stole it. I seen my baby and I got happy. Oh, Lord, both my kids in here. Lord, Nene, stop leaving your son's stuff at my house because I don't want to be responsible. My oldest daughter leaves her son's stuff at my house every time they come, and then she want to wait till she get home and be like, Mom, did you see such and such? Now, listen, good thing I just moved here, so I ain't got that much, and we ain't got to look through that much to find much. But please take your belongings when you go. Another thing. Nene, is Friday. Are you bringing my grandson to see me? I should be able to get a 2-for-1 special. I could get to see the oldest boy and I could get to see the little boy, both at one time. Now, let mommy get back to her life. Look, y'all see them, right? Hey, Tay babies, yes. Definitely. They better bring me my grandkids. I ain't playing with them. Y'all haven't noticed nowadays we like the grandbabies more than we like the kids that we actually made. Listen, y'all mama love you. Don't take this no type of way. But y'all know I like y'all Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday could be a little iffy, iffy. But they know everything and who they mama is. And sometimes my kids really be laughing because they be like, Mom, like when you're joking is like when you're serious is when you're most funny. Not because a lot of times I'm funny when I don't mean to be funny. A lot of y'all should know Tay be dead ass serious in the things that she said. Like when I made that song and people probably thought it was a joke. I was really going to the studio and make that a cut. Get Tay off the flow. Get Tay off the flow. Say what? Get Tay off the flow. Help get off the flow. Say what? Nah, you have to be in good spirits. That's my point. No matter what you're going through in life, things may not be right, but being stressed about it don't change nothing. Now you stressed trying to deal with some shit and it does not help it. If you could deal with things with a clear mind, and some people say it's hard, it's easy for you to say that because you're not dealing with what I'm dealing with, right? But it's not easy for me to say that because I dealt with something that you maybe have not dealt with. But to let you know to try to deal with it with a clear mind is what I'm doing to help you shine. Because when you have nothing but darkness around you, it's hard to see through. It's definitely hard to see through. And if we are able to see a piece of light in all of the darkness that we are getting, then that is definitely a beautiful thing to me. So I want my peoples to come up out that darkness, baby. Please do. And if you got a story to tell your story. I want to know. I definitely. Yes, edge glue, Talia. That's right. If y'all was to see me up here, right, and Tay edges was acting or looking a little funny, I will hope that y'all will offer me some glue. Don't talk about me. Please don't talk about me. That's not going to help me at all. And a lot of people think that talking about another person makes it like, no, no. And just being honest, if a person that heard the shit that you said enough about themselves, it ain't even really going to bother them. But imagine the people that it do. Because would you want suicide on you? I don't want to be sitting up here calling a person a whole bunch of fat bitches, all right? Or skinny bitches, ugly bitches, bald bitches, whatever type of bitches, and then have to have on my conscience that the last words that I possibly said to a person could have been the reason why they, you know, don't off the words that I say. Because if you saying something to somebody that they think about themselves already, how do you think that could be intaken? How do you think? Hey, and then there was light, and then there was light. Forgot I had that ring light right there. But how could that be taken? I would not want to be the reason that another person is ready to hang up, because you never know if the last words that you said to a person is the last thing that they could take being poured into their cup. If I'm fat and you telling me I'm fat every day and I already feel insecurities within myself, how you think that's going to make me handle it? So you just trying to make a person crash out. So the way that's going to make you feel good or make you feel better, right, is by pointing and talking down to another person. That's some weak shit. Definitely some weak shit. I told my daughters that I had them to practice on being a great G-ma. Listen, I prayed for these grandbabies, all right? Because I told my kids, and I'm going to just be honest, I'm thankful that even though I was a teen mom, neither one of my daughters was. My second oldest daughter just had her baby, maybe three. My grandbaby about to be 3 months. He about to be 3 months. So yeah, she just had her baby 3 months ago, and both of my girls is in their 20s. My oldest daughter, I believe she got pregnant when she was what, 18, 19. So right, I did my job on that part. I broke the generational curse. Even though I was a teen mom, my kids was not, and I'm thankful for that, right? Now, I do like the grandkids a lot better than the factors of these kids, because they get to go home, right? They get to go home, and even though we responsible for them, we not fully. Wait, did she say tomorrow? I know she ain't say tomorrow, y'all. Right? I hope she ain't say tomorrow, but I'll curse her out later. Anyway, these grandkids, they get to go home. Our kids stayed in our house. They never left, and they got on every piece of our damn nerves. But I told these kids, right? My kids, I told them, listen, y'all gonna have to give me some grandbabies. I'm getting older, and I want to be able to spend time with my grandkids while I'm here. I don't want y'all to have to tell stories about who their grandmother was. Come on now. And I'm telling them they gonna have to, they both have boys. Somebody gonna have to get up on that monkey, and give me a granddaughter. Somebody gonna, well, Deja, she got slick. She went, that little stick thing they put in the arm. Yeah, She went and put that little stick thing in her arm. So we know she ain't getting knocked up no time soon. But I'm fighting, y'all. I'm fighting. I'm trying to get these grandbabies in place so that way I can have my time with them before the good Lord calls me home. I don't want to have to be a story to tell. I want my grandbabies to get to enjoy me as well. Period. And that's my case, and I'm standing on it. So they better do something. They're gonna have to get out here and do something. Oh no, Deja, the shop just opened. Once you show me that that thing works, girl, let's go. Let's get it. Listen, you could just have them and drop them off. I don't even mind. I like the little people better than the bigger people. So if we could work this out, then that'd be good. 43 years of age is not old. Sure ain't. Because I'm 45. Yes, I am. I am 45 and still ticking. The who playing with me? 6 kids, 2 grandbabies, and still mentally healthy. Yeah, I'm praising his name. I'm happy. I mean, I don't know what young people think, or I don't know what people think. I enjoy the factors of getting older. I'm not trying to stunt my age by no means necessary. Shit, that is a great thing. People not making it to their 30s no more. We watching the news, watching these young kids get killed at 21, 20. Hey, listen, don't be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed, and I'm the person that needs the help. At the end of the day, Tay Place is empty. But I have great spirits, and anything that you can do to help me, I'm appreciative. I just started a registry on Amazon. So if you go on Amazon and you type in Latte's World, then you will see a couple of things that I started to pick on there for me and the kids. Or my Cash App is at the bottom. If you choose to do it that way, and I go out with the kids and I let them pick a couple of things on their own, either way, I'm grateful for the blessing. Either way. So, however you choose to make it happen, that's what it is. Wait, we love you. Stop telling our business. Let's talk about business. Didn't you leave? Don't this belong to your son? Come get his stuff and bring him with you. That's all I'm saying. Bring me my grandkids. Bring me my grandkids. You doing all this talking on this live? I hope you dress. Because my grandson ain't got school today and he ain't got school Monday. So I'm confused why it's 2 o'clock and nobody's here yet. Hello? Even the 4 little ones ain't get home. They'll be here in a minute though. It's 2:31 yet. Awesome. So glad you have a wish list tag. Yes, I just definitely started making my wish list yesterday or the day before, which is funny because my daughter laughed at me. The one that I got up there on the screen because I need a book that's like computer for dummies because every time I need to do something, I be calling them and they be judging me and they ask questions like, "Ma, you don't know how to do that?" Hello. If I knew how to do that, would I be calling you? Would I be? Help me help myself. So yes, Tay finally was able to do a little registry. So if you go on Amazon and you type in Latte World, then you'll see some of the things that I did pick up there for me and my babies. Now let me tell you where I struggled with this, right? Because you know, Tay is transparent. I don't know no other way to be. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, right? So now I started the registry, right? And I was picking things, right? And it's different when you shopping with your money and you shopping with the hopes of other people's monies that's going to pay for it. So you don't never want to feel like you doing too much. It took me 30 minutes to pick a garbage can. All right. One garbage can was 34.99. Now, on my money, I would have bought the 34.99 garbage can. No problem. Being that I was putting the garbage can on the registry, I second guessed this damn garbage can three, four, five times. Like, oh my God, maybe no, maybe 34.99 is too much for a God. I'm gonna go and pick the garbage can that's $20, 19.99, because I don't want to seem like I'm doing too much. When you're a person that's not used to accepting and you're used to being the person that is the blessing, you don't want to ever feel like you doing too much, asking for too much, or those two, right? So as I'm doing my registry, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I don't ever want to feel like I'm doing too much. Hey, humble me. Hi. Blessings, baby. Blessings. I'm all spitting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But yes, so I'm definitely, and I'm in the process, and it is there, my registry. But I just had to tell y'all what I was going through as a person, even creating the registry, because, like I said, the name right here basically explains. I'm trying to be humble and I don't want to be too hype because I don't want to feel like I'm doing too much. You understand? But whatever God is willing to make sure that I have, I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative. So I will not complain. And I know that by having the list, a person can actually look at the list and see what's in their means to be able to bless me. So anything that comes as a blessing is definitely appreciated. Don't talk about some KJ said, huh? Get KJ here. Get KJ here. Let's do that. How about that? Instead of telling me about my grandson here, how about getting him in here? In here. You see all this house his grandma got for him? KJ, grandma house awaits you. And make sure you call your auntie while you're on the way and tell her to bring Kai G. Okay? Oh wow. My grandkid's name is dope. I got Key Johnny and Kai G. Do you hear that? I hope I pronounced it right because if I didn't, Deja's gonna curse me out. But I hope so. Okay, Johnny and right, Kaiji, right? My double K's, right? Right. We not coming. We at my house this weekend. Girl, I know where you live, and I know the code to get into your house. I understand you don't do keys, but mommy got the code, baby. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Because if you see me pop up, don't we ain't doing that. Listen, chat, tell these girls to bring my grandkids, and I'm not playing with them. That's it. But I just wanted to come on here and show everybody. Don't judge a book by its cover. I never put the people's names that I put in the title to be malice or to, poke or do anything. I only came here to let it be known that I know a lot of people got strong voices, and those strong voices definitely need to be heard. Don't be talking about some high chat. Bring me my grandkids. Tay, you sound as bad as me about my grandbaby. Yes, Miss Judy, because they play all day. They better bring me my grandbabies. And Deja never told me. You see what happened when your kids get older and they get their own apartments and stuff? They could be at one of the kids' apartment and you'll never know. So wait a minute. Who's out the loop this morning? Would it be me? Hold up. Hold up. I think I just realized something. It's all cool. It's all cool. It's all right. It's all right. Taya be okay. I know I better see my grandbabies today. But yes, do not judge a book by its cover. Be who you are and never be ashamed of who you is. Things may not be what they are today, but the way you go to sleep ain't got to be the way you wake up, baby. I'm about to have all these people in my house and I ain't even got no furniture. I got one chair, one chair, and a stool. The stool is multi-purposeful, though. The stool can act as a table or a seat. So when multiple people come, you see, I'm on the bed, right? I'm gonna give one of them the chair, and then somebody else can have the stool. Anybody else gonna have to go Indian style. That's it. That's it. But long as you got family and you got love and y'all together, the other stuff is the extra. They don't care. They mommy ain't got no furniture. They gonna come see me anyway. They gonna come see me anyway. I hope so. But listen, let me tell y'all what was outside of me getting this apartment, right? You know the happiest part of this apartment that I was about is the pantry. I never had a pantry before, y'all. Look, hold on. And it does this. Look, it got motion light. Look, motion light. Yeah, I probably do need some groceries. Don't watch that. I'm trying. I got some food. I might not got no furniture, but we still trying to feed these kids. Okay? They bigger than me. So you know they eat. But yes, out of the whole apartment, do you know the pantry made me happy? Tay Deja needs a whooping. Yes, she does. She talking about take her to court. Hey, Superfans! Oh, that was really a shout out. My empty ass apartment. Did y'all hear the echo? Hello. Hey, lady. How you doing today? I was definitely just talking about y'all beautiful ladies. Yes, I was. Well, earlier, in the middle, and definitely now, because my girls be girling, okay? And I love the strongness that comes behind y'all as women. Period, point blank. I do. I do. And I feel like all of us should be stuck together like glue because then the greatness we can pursue, oh Lord, greatness, nothing but greatness. But I'm definitely about to get up off of here. Please make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl Tay. Share so somebody else could get a message today. If you are not a subscriber, please become a subscriber, friend. Please become a subscriber, friend. If you would like to donate to the host, my Cash App is definitely on the bottom. Hey, there's my other children. They're coming in from school. I'm so happy. But yes, my Cash App is definitely on the bottom. So if you would definitely like to donate to some greatness, that is definitely there. Hey, Angela. April. Say your girls are as bad as mine. Talking about if you cook, we will come. And they serious. They serious. Listen, only thing I got left is chopped meat and turkey wings. If you want me to cook something else, y'all better stop at the supermarket. I ain't joking. I ain't joking. I'll cook for y'all. See, because cooking for my kids, that make me feel like that's a way for love. I think I was supposed to let the kids in, y'all. Hey, baby. Yo, the crazy part is, no. You would look, they come in asking for stuff. Look, what you want me to buy you? Darn, no, it's the ultimate. Look. I'm jealous. Oh, wow. Look, you see? The action starts now, y'all. It definitely starts now. Then say hi to everybody, Din. He's upset because his sister got a Lego set and he wants a Lego set. Don't worry, Din. You're gonna get a new Lego set, okay? Does that make you happy?
No, because he wants to play with the Legos consistently. Lego sets you build them, and you can't touch them.
What she said is right. You heard what Mumu said. Your sisters is on this live talking about they gonna take me to court, and they said that if I don't cook, they not coming over.
Oh, there's a done. They never taken me dress shopping today.
Look,
Let me see.
Look, Judge. You see your sisters on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got proof because even the witnesses said that they need a
No,
whooping.
are you kidding me? Yeah, they need a whooping.
They do.
Are you kidding
And they
me?
do. Tell them to hurry up and get here. That's what they can do.
They're making me dress shopping today.
That.
Because I have Hannah's party today too.
What time is the party?
7.
Is that 7?
Yes.
Nene, hurry up and get here. You got appointments you need to fill. But yes, y'all, I'm going to go be a mother. Being that my kids just came in from school, I want to give them my undivided attention. I love y'all like cook food. If nobody told you they love you, I do. Okay? Please try to spread positive vibes as much as possible. And your girl say,
When I got on the bus, we were talking about.
say see you later to everybody, son.
See you. See you later. Wait, son. You said son.
Yeah. All right. And then
Ah!
you see y'all? You
No,
see?
Mom.
I love you guys.
Why you think that's